and welcome. My name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, where this video we are going to get some listing done. As I talked about in my Where Did I Go video, I have a very large death pile. For those of you that are new here and or maybe new to reselling in general, I am a part-time reseller in the state of Virginia. What that means is that I go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations, and I buy stuff for really cheap with the hopes to sell it for a profit on sites like eBay, Amazon, Etsy, and Poshmark. And I am really good at the buying, or at least I like to think so, but I have not been great about keeping up with the listing it. And unfortunately, you can't make money on any of these things if people don't know it's for sale. So when I got my new floors installed, I discovered that I had squirreled away, in addition to a very large death pile of clothing, I have a lot of hard goods that I hid from myself, and I need to get them listed. So what I have thought about doing is that I am going to do list inspiration or list with me videos, and I'm going to do it in chunks of 10. So I'm going to pick 10 items from my death pile and then go through the listing process, like talk about why did I pick it up, because some of this stuff is stuff that I have picked up that I didn't show in a video, and some of it is stuff that I picked up in a video. I don't always film when I go out thrifting, and like if I'm just popping in real quick, I might pick up one or two things and like, oh, that's not really worth it to make a video about. So then I just, you know, delete the footage and obviously don't even list it. I just bring it home and put it away. So what I'm going to do is, because you guys stated in my Where Did I Go video that, you know, don't just completely give up on the buying, is that I'm going to, when I get to 50 listings listed from this, then I will allow myself a shopping trip, because I don't feel like I can pick up 50 items at one time often. There have been a couple of trips where I've picked up more than 50 items, so hopefully that will not bite me in the butt. But let me talk to you guys about some of the items I have here. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this Westmoreland glass. It's milk glass and it is diamond cut, and I picked this up because I thought it was pretty and it's very heavy. I know it's Westmoreland glass because it is marked on the bottom, and which I will insert a showing of the mark over here so you guys can see it. I don't remember what I paid for it because, again, I bought this probably a year ago and I probably wouldn't have paid more than like $2 or $3 for it. And milk glass, while it has made a resurgence in popularity, it doesn't sell very much. I bought it because it is Westmoreland glass, and also the reason why you see me pick up a lot of glassware and ceramics is because in my area our Goodwills do not put products like this at the bins. If they get smashed. So if they don't sell within 4 weeks, because they have different colored tags, if they don't sell within a month, on Saturday and Sunday you will hear a lot of crashing in the back, and that is them smashing things. So that is also why you see me pick up a lot of this as well, is because I love vintage glass and ceramics, and the thought of it not existing anymore makes me sad. So I try to save some of it, but that is why I picked this up. I could probably get like $8 to $10 for it, to be honest. Whatever I get for it, I'll be happy, because again, it's been taking up space in my house for a year. The next two items are these beautiful pair of duck glasses, which again, I will start a close-up up over here. These are Libby, you can tell from the L on the bottom. And that is why I picked them up, is because they were Libby glasses. I do pick up a lot of hunting themed glasses that are unmarked or unbranded. That's because they sell pretty well for me over on Etsy. But this is a pair, and normally when I have a pair of vintage glassware, instead of, you know, a set of 4, 6, or 8, I will mark these as replacements, and that helps them sell. So that's just a little tip for you guys. I have a pair of 2 green Anchor Hawking juice glasses. These are, I think, 6-ounce glasses. I pick up anything green that I find when it comes to glassware, because green is my favorite color. Again, selling these as replacements. This is a perfect juice glass size for me personally, so that is why I picked those up. Going again on glassware, these are Plottsgraf. I think I'm saying that wrong. Normally I do not pick up false graph. It is big and heavy, and I know a lot of people love it because they grew up with it. I did not, so I didn't even know about it until I started reselling. It doesn't resell for a whole lot, but if you get like a giant like whole dinnerware set for like $2, yeah, pick it up, and then you can sell it off in pieces as replacements. But I picked this up because I was surprised it was false wrap, because they're owls. It's owl glasses, and they're really cute. And these are the made in the USA ones. And I just got them honestly because they were cute owl glasses. I mean, you could also, like, the shape of them is interesting, so I feel like it's a good beer shape. And also, like, if you just want to stick a tea light in it because it's got owls on it, that would also work as well. Let's continue talking about the items here. I'm going to talk about Mickey. I actually bought this at an estate sale, an online estate sale during quarantine, where you just picked up the stuff that you won. I paid $1 for 2 of these, so it's 50 cents a piece. This is vintage from like the 70s. It's just a little artsy Mickey Mouse plush, cute. $10, $15 for him. I also pick up these ribbon belts whenever I go out. They sell pretty well for me for the $10 to $15, especially the vintage one, which this one is. It's nice spring pastel colors, so that's why I want to get it listed, because I feel like this will sell in the spring. So this next item, I've struggled to talk about this because I don't know how to put it in a sensitive way. This is a United America Twin Towers mug. It was made shortly after 9/11 in 2001. And I picked this up because it is a piece of American history. It is an unfortunate piece of American history because a lot of people lost their lives very tragically, very violently. So I picked this up because I feel like someone would want this in their life. So I'm going to save that from being smashed. So I have 2 pieces of restaurant wear. They will be put up separately for very cheaply. I have 1 piece of Shinego China. There is the logo. I'll put a close-up up here so you guys can see it. This is one of their newer pieces because it has the full color logo. And by newer, I mean it's still vintage because Shinego China doesn't make China anymore. But it has just this really pretty flower motif pattern all the way around. And then I have a larger oval side dish. This one is actually Georgian Iroquois China. This is another piece of American restaurant wear. This has fruit baskets and garlands, which I will put a close-up over here as well as a photo of the logo so you guys can see it closer. But I like saving restaurant wear, especially American restaurant wear, because it is sadly not something that's made in the States anymore, but they are beautiful pieces, and because they're restaurant wear, they were made for heavy duty use. They're really great pieces because they can take a beating and keep looking great. So I have both of those. And then this is something that was not in a video. There is a consignment antique type store by the Boys House, and I picked up both of these horse hoof brass ashtrays. I paid $5 for both of them. I will be selling them separately. I picked them up because I was like, equestrian things sell really well. This is just a cute heavy dish so someone could put their rings in it. I have cleaned them with a wire brush so that way they are in much better condition than I picked them up in. They were kind of grody when I picked them up originally, but these will sell between $10 and $15 a piece. And I was really surprised. Well, I wasn't surprised because they have these located on a bottom shelf on the floor, and again, they were nasty when I picked them up. But I paid $5 for both of them, and I mean, one of them should sell for about $15, so. But none of this is gonna sell unless I get it listed, so I guess let's get the fancy light box out and let's start taking some pictures. Also, this is not for sale. This was a gift from a subscriber, Hubris, thank you. It's a Last of Us 2 mug. It's a very fancy mug. It's got Seattle Roasters on the back. But this is just my morning coffee, so cheers, and let's get to listing.
very first time I saw your face, a part of me, yeah, forever changed. But I was one out of many more, I never had a chance. You had the few, offer you the world. Some promise you, yeah, their eyes been turned. So I don't feel like them anymore, I'm just being myself.
So this is my number of eBay listings before, and this of course is it after. I put everything away, and I have a little bit more space on my kitchen counter now, which is nice, and I've got 10 more listings up. I have, sadly, because of what happened in December, dropped below 250 listings, so I'm hoping that this will help buoy me back up and beyond, well beyond. I would love, as a goal this year for 2021, to get to 500 and maintain 500 listings on eBay. I definitely have enough stock for that. But I hope this inspired you guys to do a little listing yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.